Do they hear me now?
Yeah, whenever you're ready to start.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't really give
Are
you
we
a
good?
heads up. Yeah, we're good to start.
All
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Glorious House of Gains podcast. Here's your host, Robert Frank. Hello, everybody. What is going on? I am Robert Frank, 615. Today is December 19th, 2018. And I am at the round table of testosterone, which is actually a square because we have a leaf with chocolate chip cookies in the middle of the table. Sitting to my right, with the shades, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man who's never taken a shower. I don't like that. Let me start over. Ladies and gentlemen, the most aesthetic creature in the crew, Jimmy Triceps. What's up, Jim?
Confess your love to Triceps, and he will never let you down.
To his right, we have the man that steers the ship, the man who hosts This Week in Sports, available everywhere, even Spotify, bastards. The Pody, what's up, Ant? To his right, we have Joey Bag of Donuts back in the house. What's up, Joe?
Which one of you dickheads just played the podcast?
That was me.
I just warned you not to do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, shit happens.
It's the glasses, man.
It's
Hey,
the
I
glasses.
bought you cookies.
He can't see. He can't see. And to his right, we have the staple, the juicy one, the jacked man with the permanent tan, Ray Worldwide. What's up, Ray?
Yes, sir. Ray Vegas in the building. Let's get it. Let's go.
And it's so funny because I still refer to you as Ray Vegas. You've been Ray Vegas to me for 20 years, right? Probably about that, right?
Yeah, about that.
And anytime that I say Ray Vegas in the comments, I'll get a couple of people that correct me. It's
Real
not
quick.
Ray Vegas, it's
Real
Ray
quick.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I thought you said
Oh, no,
real
no.
quick.
I'm
Oh,
saying
I
they
thought-
jump on it real quick.
Yeah. Oh, no, they know. So for those of you who are in the dark, there was a little contest a couple months ago back in Vegas, and Vinny, Bag of Chips, actually, who's not with us tonight, hello, Vin, if you're listening, took the title of Vegas away from Ray, but now Ray is not just only Ray Vegas, he's in charge of all of Worldwide. So he is Ray Worldwide.
Yes, sir.
So before it was very specific. He was just like the King Dingaling of Vegas. Now he's King Dingaling of everywhere. So I want to say what's up to everybody in the live stream right now on YouTube.
Yeah, buddy.
Shout out to everybody from Instagram who popped on over to hang out with us. And thank you. And what's up to all the super chatters that are in the chat room as well. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm using my bat phone to read these reviews from iTunes. And don't forget, guys, give us a 5-star review. Leave us a comment. This way we could read your comment live on the podcast. As long as you love us. Even if you hate us, we'll read that too. But this one comes in a couple months ago from Titty Sprinkles. Says, this is officially my new favorite podcast. Thank you, Titty Sprinkles. This one comes in from Fred168656. Says, good times. Enjoy listening to these guys. Keep up the fun and the laughs. Yeah, buddy. And last one I'll read. This one is from Hesevedo. Says, trend levels are through the roof. Helped take the 100s for a ride on the incline. Then looked at all the baddies with the fatties. So thank you guys so much. Keep continuing to leave us those 5-star reviews. Bump us back up in the rankings. And then Big Joe Rowe, we're coming for you, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
I was waiting for someone to interrupt me there.
Yo, big shouts to X-Con in the chat who says we know him as Ray Vegas. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. So wait a minute. I'm already popped into this live stream right now. I don't know. I think I have last week's podcast already pulled up. So I got to close out of this, go back to the new live. So I can see what everybody in the chat room is doing. Yeah, see, this is what I'm seeing, Jimmy. Triceps. I'm seeing you from last week.
Hey,
with
with a tank top.
You're
That's
looking
what I mean.
actually pretty fucking good,
Thanks,
man.
buddy. Appreciate that. No, you're in the wrong one. There's
I'm
a
in the
lot
wrong
of comments going down here.
Yeah,
Somebody-
I got to check it out.
Somebody called Joey Cheese Sticks. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I just
Joe-
had a mozzarella stick.
Joey Mutz. Mozzarella.
Speaking
Mozzarella.
of, I'm about to grab a cookie right now.
There we go. I see
Yeah,
it now. I think I'm in the
buddy.
right spot now.
Let me just grab this so everybody can see.
That's heavy now, bro. That's
Yeah.
gourmet.
Yo, Pody,
bro.
can you get in on this?
Camera, bro?
Pody, can you get in on this?
Coming up the camera.
So this is what Jimmy brings in.
Buddy.
I told him to bring in a vegetable platter, something healthy, and this is what he brings in.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I'm in these streets, Ray Vegas.
You out here in these streets.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let me first start out by saying that yesterday was Tuesday, International Chest Day, for the second day in a row.
Crushed it.
And me and Ray had a really fucking good chest workout. And my chest was already slightly sore from Monday, but last night, I don't know what it was, dude. Murdered it. And I was not feeling any kind of pump until maybe like 40 minutes into the workout. No matter what I did, no matter what weight I used, I lightened up the weight. I made the weight heavier. I did what I could do. Changed up the rep scheme. Went for 12 reps, 15 reps, 20 reps. I just wasn't getting a pump until probably like 3/4 into the workout. And then everything just fucking hurt. I woke up this morning in such pain, and I love it. So shout out to everybody who trained chest yesterday.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm dressed up today is because I don't want everybody to see what I'm working with. For those of you who don't know, I got some new tools underneath this this facade here. So yeah, I'm just waiting to unleash it. But yeah, I'm working with something. The boys think that I'm on some.
He's on performance enhancers.
Yeah, that's what
They call that PEDs.
Yeah.
Ray Vegas, are you shooting for a goal here, man? What are you thinking? You're gonna unleash it at the Arnold maybe this year?
My weight is getting back up to where it was like a year ago when I was holding a little something, and I think I'm gonna surpass that. So
Arnold's in March, man. You might have to unleash it for that.
I'm gonna be. Oh, trust me, Arnold. I'm gonna be out there. Y'all gonna be like, damn. Because a couple of bros asked a couple of podcasts ago, does Ray Vegas even lift? Yes, I fucking lift. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working with in a couple months.
Yeah, buddy.
Lifts.
Damn, Joey's going in now. It's a wrap.
These cookies will be done. I wish you guys. Well, Ray showed the live stream, but for people that are listening to the podcast or the playback of this, everybody's going to be fucking chomping into the mics now.
Everybody's dabbling in snacks.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
So here's what I did. Earlier today, I posted a video on my Instagram. We'll get into Instagram and the whole YouTube conversation, I guess we'll call it, in a little while. But I did hold a little contest. I promised the people on Instagram that I would not make them wait too long. So if you're listening, if you're in this live stream right now, all two of you who are in the live stream on YouTube, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to go over to Robert Frank 615 on Instagram. If you have not already, go to the last video I posted, which is me fighting or wrestling a Christmas tree, and tag a bro, tag a hoe to enter the contest. If you've already done it, then stick around. If you don't have Instagram, stick around. But yeah, I'm going to be picking a winner in about 10 minutes. Now, I saw a very funny comment on that video, and they predicted that Instagram was going to pull that video where I'm wrestling the Christmas tree for bullying.
That's funny.
I am bullying a Christmas tree.
This is true.
And the Christmas tree has feelings. I mean, Michael Rappaport's post about the cat got taken down for bullying and harassment when he was calling the cat. He said that a cat looked like his grandma, and Instagram post pulled it for bullying. So, let me.
Yo, you got any milk or anything yet?
No, I don't have milk.
Fuck.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys about 8 more minutes to go over there and tag a bro, tag a hoe, and let's start to attempt to clean up this podcast here.
Yeah, buddy.
One thing that I wanted to say that I wanted to just get out of the way, and I was going to make a YouTube video today, but the way that the weather was, I could not get a clear angle with the glare of the sun, and usually I like to record videos when I'm driving in the car, but it was shitty. Anyways, so I figured out finally the problem with my Instagram, with my YouTube, why the engagement is taking a big shit, why we have 200,000 subscribers here on this YouTube channel, but there's about 50 people in this live stream right now. And it's because, first and foremost,
Nobody cares about you. Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I'm not saying
No,
nobody
it's
cares.
a lot. It's a lot worse than that.
I'm shadow banned. And the reason I bring that up is because the golden one, who is my good bro Latsbra, made a video the other day. He's having the same problem, and it just now hit me. How many people do we have in this live stream that say, yo, I didn't get a notification? I'm subscribed to you, but I never know when the fuck you're posting a video. Did you hit the bell? Did you click the notification bell? Yeah, I have it turned on. Guess what? They don't fucking see it. So YouTube has been punishing me forever. Instagram, when I was a smaller channel and only had, a couple thousand followers and 100,000 followers up to 500,000, whatever, somewhere along the line, I pissed someone off at Instagram. We already know this. We talk about it almost every week ad nauseum. But I just confirmed Monday night that I am shadow banned from Instagram. What does shadow banning mean, ladies and gentlemen? Shadow banning means anytime you use it, basically Instagram is trying to hide you from all of their users. The only people that can ever see your content are people who already follow you. So if you hashtag gains, you won't show up in the hashtag search. If you tag yourself at a location, the perfect example, the video I posted Monday night, I tagged myself at Diesel Gym. You click that Diesel Gym tag, you will not see my video.
We seen that firsthand.
We've seen it firsthand. So that is what's going on. And the only reason why I always cry about it and complain about it and talk about it is because engagement for a content creator, and when I say engagement, I don't mean proposing to somebody or anything, but when I say engagement, I mean likes, comments, shares, views, retweets, all that make up engagement. When you're a social media content creator, that is your report card. That is how you know how well you're doing. Like, even if people hate your shit, they'll at least give you a thumbs down, or they'll at least comment, yo, you fucking suck. I would much rather that than just absolute silence. And I'm at the mercy right now. I know all my friends tell me, everybody that I complain to tells me the same shit. You are at the mercy of them. You're playing on their platform. You're on their field. And you have to play by their rules. And house rules says, Robert Frank, you can't be this alpha male, hyper masculine, talking shit about fucking whatever I talk shit about, liberals and betas and all that shit. So anyways, we have a super chat that I want to address. This comes in from, thank you, Jimmy, for pointing this out. This comes in from Hitch United 1. Says, bro, love the cameo. October, job in Washington. So I guess his brother got a cameo from me, which, ladies and gentlemen, this brings up a very good point. If you guys go to cameo.com/RobertFrank615, I talk about it from time to time, to book a personalized video for myself. I have about 20 in the queue right now. Dang. So, yeah, they're flying in. But it's a good gift. It's a good gift for somebody, especially someone that likes my shit. It's a good surprise for someone. But I'm about 20 in the queue. That doesn't mean stop sending them. I'm still going to get them done. But it's going to be probably 2 or 3 days before you get your cameo. So just be patient, guys. Because it's not like I just hop on my phone and say, oh, let me do this video for this guy real quick. I want to put time into it. I want to think about what I'm going to say. And I want to make it worth your while. How is everybody at the table tonight?
Glorious. Amazing.
How's Joey doing?
I'm doing great.
Joey,
He's shot out today, boy.
I am so... I don't think I'm drinking enough. I'm so, sidetracked right now. I'm trying to figure out...
sidetracked, I think.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the live stream right now. I'm trying to figure out the podcast.
I'm not. I'm very focused. I'll take it in here.
Yeah, take it over.
Joey's trying to find out ways to get back on his laptop.
No, I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to dedicate the next hour to Robert Frank and Company.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
Let's bring up a couple things here. I don't have my phone as always. So, what I want to do is talk about a comment that was directed at me that has put me down and out.
Oh, man.
Now, similar to Rob being in a state of depression due to his engagement, I too am on a real low lately. So a DM came in, and I don't remember it word for word, but it was so perfectly written that it spoke to me. And it was something along the lines of listening to Joe every week talk about how he's going to go to the gym and diet is like a pit of despair. Why is my mic doing that? You hear that? Anyway, what is going on?
You can't say that word.
You're not allowed to say that word on the podcast.
The letter P is breaking up here. A pit of despair. Anyway, so it kind of just... I've done nothing. I haven't gone to the gym, and I've been eating very badly. I've had one healthy meal a day.
I was just praising you.
Yeah, I know, because I did a test run on a crock pot with chicken. I cooked steak. But then the other thing I just did was I ate 100 of those little muffins.
He's not lying.
I'm not
If
lying,
you guys
actually,
don't know
at
what are they called?
Little
Little
bites,
bites.
I think. I went to Sam's Club and I bought a whole box of them. And I
But
ate
what
them.
would possess you to even do that? Why would you buy that?
It looked really good, and I just, again, I say I'm going to do all these things, and I do them half-ass, and then I ate 20 packages were in there. I ate them in 48 hours. I basically was on pace, so I was doing about 12 a day. And, anyway, I ate 100 muffins.
Muffins is life, huh?
So they're good. They are good. And now I'm eating cookies right now, but I've eaten crap throughout the weekend. We all went out this weekend. Rob, would you like to talk about this weekend? Because I got in trouble this weekend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about the Robert Frank LLC. Well, first things first, let's talk about, we did a podcast last Wednesday. Last Thursday was basically the whole focus, or most of the focus of last week's podcast was Jimmy Triceps, Ray Worldwide, and Robert Frank going to be on an episode of Jersey Shore. That happened Thursday. Our Christmas party happened on Saturday. So let's talk about the Jersey Shore episode. Basically, we never made the cut. So yeah, we can move on. We can move on to the next. But are there any tidbits now that that footage is never going to be aired, most likely on Jersey Shore? From what I hear, I never watched the episode, but I got all my boys let me know that we didn't make it, and it does not seem like there would be any carryover to next season, which they already signed for another season. What happened that night basically was this. I know Roger. Roger's going through some shit right now. So shout out to Roger, and I hope he's doing well. But we had, I know Roger. Roger is a friend, and he knew that we wanted to at least meet the cast. He got us backstage access, and probably for about an hour or so, we were just mingling with the cast of the Jersey Shore. And there were cameras around, lights were on. We had to sign all the the disclosure forms and all that shit, saying you could be on TV and whatever you say is public record and all this and that. So, anyways, never made the cut. So, moving on now.
Thank God.
To the Christmas party. Yeah. Well,
that was the only episode I've watched since 10 years ago when it first came out.
Really?
I thought you were a diehard.
Huh?
I thought you were a diehard.
No, not of the new seasons, because they're older now. I don't really care. Back then it was big just because it just came out, and I was down the shore with them at the same time all the time, and they were kind of doing what everyone else who's lived down the Jersey Shore has been doing for years. So it was relatable. But now that they have kids and they're married, I can't relate to that. I don't know what it's like to have kids.
They still wild out though, bro.
Yeah, but I just hate children that much that I don't even watch anyone with children because it's annoying.
Big shout out to XCon in the live stream who left us a super chat donation, and he says, "I owe you. This is from the Wing Special from 1996."
Recording artist XCon.
Yeah, recording artist XCon. Check him out if you haven't. Yeah, listen, I'm listening. I know we're closed out of that the whole Jersey Shore thing. I know Joey's saying that he doesn't watch it anymore. It's kind of like boring to him, and we're really not down the shore as much as we used to be. So it's kind of like the mystique is worn off. But I'm over here trying to pick a winner of this contest. Now, for everyone listening, listen to the caption. The caption was, Frankie Claus, which is Robert Frank, Santa Claus, yeah. Frankie Claus knows the feels. That's why I'm giving away my last bottle of Hard AF, plus some other good shit. All you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, tag a bro, tag a hoe. That's it. Simple instructions. That's how you enter to win. How many people in the comment section are tagging one person, leaving a comment, tagging 40 people, which I don't care. If you're going to tag more than one person, that's fine. I mean, more than two people, that's fine. I don't care about that. But, bros, follow instructions.
Simple.
Depends on the punctuation. Did you say tag a bro and a hoe, or did you use a comma in between there?
Tag a bro, tag a hoe. If I'm reading that, I'm going to
if
tag
I'm
two
reading
people.
that, I'm
It
thinking
should say
there's
tag
no
a bro
ends.
and.
I'm thinking it's one or the other. So
Well, I'm saying just tag a bro, tag a hoe, and follow Robert Frank 615.
yeah, and I'm saying to someone who is pretty decent at English, that doesn't mean do both. I'm just telling you. I mean, it would say end.
Well, I wasn't going to write tag a bro and tag a hoe and follow Robert Frank. That's too many ands. I feel like people are not. I feel like people would know what the
tag
fuck.
both a bro and a hoe.
That's stupid.
Well, it's
Anyways.
misleading. That's all I'm saying. It's misleading. You can't really blame the people.
Yeah. Then the other day, I posted a video on my other Robert Frank, and I said, "Hey, there are 40-something people that are in this video." It was a 1-minute video I put. It was like the 2018 highlight reel of all the trips that we went on and everything. And I said, "Hey, there's 44 people in this video. Name 10 of them. One name at a time, one comment at a time. First person to get 10 names uninterrupted, meaning Bradley Martin, hit send. Go back. Joey Bag of Donuts, hit send. Ray Vegas, hit send. Jimmy Triza, all that." And how many people are naming everybody in one comment? I was like, are you fucking stupid? Like, what is your problem? Read fucking instructions. And then another thing too, I first posted a video. This just shows you that motherfuckers don't read the captions of anything.
I'm gonna agree with that one. That is their fault.
Nobody. Yeah, well,
that was pretty simple.
Right, but nobody reads the caption. I posted that video originally on my main page, Robert Frank 615, and I said all you have to do is. Oh no, it was a different video, but I was like, all you have to do is comment, keep the change, bitch, in the comment section to enter to win a contest that I was going to run. So everyone was commenting, keep the change, bitch, keep the change, bitch. I get a text message from none other than Ray Worldwide, who says, "Yo, looks like you're going to have to make shirts with keep the change, bitch." The reason why they were doing that is because they were entering a contest. You thought they were just because you didn't read the caption. So anyways.
No,
so that's why all these motherfuckers on Instagram that leave paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs in your caption, let me tell you something. Nobody is reading past the first sentence.
I was gonna say you should just keep them very brief because no.
I did. I couldn't keep it any briefer than that. I mean,
there's certain people on Instagram who will literally write a book.
Yes.
Nobody's reading past the second sentence.
Nobody gives a shit about your caption.
I have a cousin who's in fitness who does a lot of those inspirational things, and I tell her no one's reading it. No.
She's
Just
cool people, man.
I'm not saying she's not cool. I'm just saying stop wasting your time. You're not really inspiring anybody. Yeah. Just stop with the fucking.
Bro, you can't do that, man.
What do you mean? I'm telling you facts.
Well, you don't. So you're just telling her to give up?
No, I'm just saying inspire yourself. No one else needs that, and no one's reading it. As you can see, no one reads past the second sentence.
Well, that's true, man. But I don't think I don't think she should stop. Keep going, girl.
Just give it up, all right? Go ahead.
I see some regulars up in the live stream right now. WRaver717, what's up, bro? Jay Weezy's World in the house. Clinticus19. Justin Staver. Ex-Con Santina, what's up, brother? J-Lo, a.k.a. Beard So Strong in the live stream as well.
Buddy.
What's going on, brother? Ex-Con still with us. Crosswhite276. Shout out to everyone in the live stream. And again, we like doing the live stream. We like, having some content for YouTube and interacting with you guys. But I'm telling you, if these numbers don't start fucking building up, I don't know if it's worth doing a fucking live stream. All the setup. For those of you who don't know, it takes a lot of setup because we have such like a low budget productions operation over here with the way that we do our live streams. Basically, we all use our cell phones. Forward facing camera. We have tripods. We have it set up, and the Pody hooked up this program, and anyway, we rigged it in a way where we could use our phones as our cameras because we don't have some super impressive setup.
Yeah, but believe it or not, this setup is not terrible.
Actually, yeah, no,
I mean,
I've
first of
seen-
all,
No, it's good. The quality is good. When I watch it back on YouTube, I'm blown away by the quality.
because
The quality is excellent.
We all have brand new iPhones, which are basically equivalent to any kind of high tech
Roger that.
camera. So
True.
I mean, and the setup, just because you're seeing wires and whatnot. I mean, what do you expect? We feed this kid like mashed potatoes in pay. That's what we give him. And what do you expect him to do? But this is in terms of like
Pody
production
takes
value,
a lot of time out of his day and his week to hook us up. So
and it's not costly to have the video. So even if there's not many people in there, it's still worth doing for the couple people in there.
yeah, but I see channels that have like 40, 50,000 subscribers. There's constantly 1,000 people in the live
You
stream.
need to stop focusing.
Yeah.
I know. I need to stop. But I was
Because
just like,
Such
It's
an
like
attention
disrespectful to the people.
No. And I don't mean, and as I was saying it, I was like, damn, motherfucker W. Raber's going to be like, what the fuck you mean I ain't worth being here? No, I don't mean it that way. I really don't. That came out wrong. Quick super chat I want to read from Noah Souter. Says, this podcast inspired me to go from 110 pounds to 160. I'm 5'6", 5% body fat. Awesome. So that's 50 pounds. And we've only been doing the podcast since February. So in 10 months, he gained 50 pounds.
Sounds like...
That's pretty fucking impressive.
Sounds like...
Noah, are you using Tren and fucking some tests there, brother? Even if you are or if you aren't, doesn't matter. So anyways. Robert Frank 615 LLC Christmas Party, second annual 2018 was Saturday night. What I like to do once a year, since this whole thing has become what it has become, one night a year, I like to say thank you to all the bros and broettes who are a part of this thing that we have going on here.
Movement.
And this movement, that's a good word, I like that, movement that we have going on here. And we go out to a club. We get VIP, we pop bottles, we have our own little area, and it's just us, and we have a good fucking time for a night. We get food, we have drinks, couple hours of just unwinding and having a good time. So this Saturday, we held our festivities at Chris Michael's Lounge in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I would say that it was overall a success. There was a little argument that I had with my wife there that we won't go into right now.
I was the referee.
Yeah, Joey was the referee of that, which probably made it very awkward for our two guests that we had in the VIP booth.
Listen, it made it awkward for basically everyone but me, I felt like. Because I don't mind that stuff, but I did notice some tension. Everyone's like, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Move along, man.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Look, if you want a lasting relationship, I assure you those types of arguments are required. Take it from me. So, don't worry about that. But I will say the same thing I always say. And when we go out, the club wasn't mobbed or anything.
No.
But it's always the same setup. It's who you go out with that determines the type of night you're going to have. You can go to a club and it could be dead, but if you're with like 12, maybe 12 or 13 of us, that's really all that matters, the people that you're with.
I like the spot. Rob didn't necessarily like the spot we were in. I liked the spot we were in. I loved it. That was perfect for me.
Had
in the cut.
We had a VIP section.
Yeah, man.
That was next to a bar for those who wanted to get other types of drinks that weren't at the table service.
Right.
We had 3 televisions that were probably about 40-inch TVs. The boxing fight was on, which had 3 main events that were very popular types of fights.
Yeah.
Canelo was the main event, and there were 2 other cards that were very popular that I was waiting to see. If you follow boxing, you knew that was coming on. And then on top of that, we had a kitchen area where we were able to put all the food down. We ordered a ton of food.
Yeah.
So it was very spacious.
Was
I like that spot.
Let me tell you, the Bottle Girls, I wish the Bottle Girls were listening to this podcast.
Uh-oh.
You fucking suck.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
The bottle service there was atrocious. It was absolutely horrible.
Damn.
I will say this. As much fun as we had once everything got ironed out and we were, as Joey reaches for another cookie, that's cookie number 3.
That's because I just saw a super chat from someone, and it just inspired me to eat more cookies.
Okay, so this super chat he's talking about comes in from Jeff Powers, our man Max Powers. What's up, Jeff? He says he leaves a nice $5 donation. Says, my investment towards Joey Bag's training program for his first bodybuilding show. And then a couple of comments later, I read that Noah Souter, who left a super chat earlier, says, at Jeff Powers, Joey's going to make Jimmy look like a bitch.
God damn right. You know what I want to say?
Somebody actually, a couple of comments prior to that, though, Joe, said, whatever happened to your bodybuilding contest?
Listen, this is what happened. It's Christmas week, okay? Now, not only was I in a slight state of depression because of that comment, that was basically it was written so well. It was as if I was looking in the mirror and thinking that's what I say every day. Yeah. So I've been on this little binge lately But I'm about to get back at it. I promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 5 millionth time, Joey's gonna get his act together.
Dude, if I get my act together, that guy's right. Jimmy will be my bitch. I'll be so jacked, dude. I mean, listen,
Thank you.
I'm working with 230 pounds, 5'9". Now that's not that tall, but if I could take that 230, Ronnie Coleman is going down.
You're wishing on a star.
All right, I'm dreaming on that.
Wishing on a star. Bro.
Maybe Jay Cutler.
Speaking of Ronnie Coleman, shout out to Big J who listens to the podcast, and
up,
I had
Big
a good conversation, a good little 5-minute conversation with Big J today. I haven't talked to Big J in a while, but Big J was in that Netflix documentary, right, on Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, I called you when I saw him on there. We met Big J in Ohio at a what were we there for?
Real weights for real heroes.
Yeah. He's one of those guys where you like, what's the wording when you say like you're a big teddy bear?
Yeah.
Guy's huge.
Massive. 275.
So nice.
Yeah.
He cooked some mean Texas meals on his Instagram.
Yeah, he don't
Eggs,
fuck around.
bacon. Woo!
Yeah, man.
So, getting back to this, Joey, we know, again, you're going to start out for the 9,000th
And
time.
you're going to make me
And
look
you're going to
like
make Jimmy look like a bitch, yes. You have the genetics, I get it.
Eventually he's gonna peak, his streak is almost
Let me tell you
done.
something, bro. I'm about 6 weeks in of doing these legs, bro. It's really almost over for you, like for real, bro. Because come Arnold, my legs are gonna look like Bradley Martin's legs, and then you're donezo, man.
Oh, boy.
But I gotta tell you one thing, man. I will say this to the death of me. Here's one thing that some people don't understand, right? I want Joey to succeed, man. Like
We all do, man.
I want him. I would, because you know why? Because I want my crew to look jacked, tan, and what, Rob?
Juicy as
Right.
fuck.
So the better my squad looks,
Could you turn up my headphones a little bit? I'm number 3, by the way.
the better it is for all of us, man. So if we got big ass Joey Bag of Donuts jacked walking around with us,
Well,
so be it,
here's
man.
keep going, Joe. Keep going. I don't know for some. No,
That's in my
maybe.
headphones.
Oh,
Turn my headphones up.
there. That's me. Okay, thank you. Oh no, not that loud though.
Technical
Bring that
difficulties.
down a little bit. Yeah. No, what I need from Joey, as much as I would love, and it's like 51% to 49%. The 51% is I want Joey to get in shape, so he's feeling good, looking jacked, looking juicy, pushing fucking bitches off of him when we're out at the bars and the clubs, like they do anyway, but just more, That's the 51% because I want him to look good. I want him to feel good. I want him to look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm fucking jacked. The 49% is a little bit more selfish. If Joey has a heart attack and dies, I'm fucked because all my bookkeeping is out.
You have access to all that stuff.
Yeah, I have access to it, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at when I'm in there.
Looks like I'll get promoted.
Any brand deals that come in that Joey fucking negotiates with
Joey,
people.
have another cookie so I can get promoted.
All these conference calls that Joey's going on, all the merch. I know we mentioned a couple podcasts ago the merchandise that we have, the robertfrank615.com. Those are just basically graphic tees. They're direct to garment. It's not like any kind of like fucking like Jersey Shore fucking press type shit. It's direct to garment, but it's, my logos and pictures and Grudolph the Red-Nosed Gainsdeer and all that on like a Next Level or a Gildan t-shirt. We're starting, I think we've said this already, so it's okay for me to say, we're starting our own clothing brand. And when I say clothing brand, I mean clothing from like material up. Like we send out an example of something that we want, a design. What would you call her, Joey? Like a fabric or seamstress? Or
I mean,
whatever?
it's when we initially found them, I'm trying to think of what the proper name for them is. They're like a manufacturer. I mean, they're I can't think of the name off the top of my head in terms of what the exact wording is, but I mean, this is like from scratch. We literally give them the material that we want to replicate.
Yeah.
Why am I hearing myself talk back? Anyway, this podcast is all sorts of fucked up.
Well,
I can hear my own voice coming back at me.
I think your mic is jacked up because we don't hear it on
how's
ours.
it sound on?
Yeah, live stream. How does Joey's mic sound? And
But
while we're waiting for
read the
them,
super chat, please.
yeah, I'm going to. This one comes in from
Supposed to hear
Kulas.
yourself.
Says, watching from the UK. It's 2 a.m. here. Love listening to the podcast at the gym. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yes,
buddy,
sir.
from
Let's
the
get it, let's
UK.
go.
Thank you so much, Kulas, over in the UK. Dude, I love the UK. I want to go back. We were supposed to go back last year or earlier this year. Just never panned out. But anyways, what were you saying, Joe? Or with the seamstress?
No, I was just saying that it's start to finish. It's we give them the material, we give them everything.
Actually have creative control in the material and the design.
Yeah.
So it's not you're not like saying I want this on this type of shirt. You're building the shirt, the pattern.
Yeah, we are building a shirt from scratch. So it's to the likeness of Robert Frank 615. You guys know in my videos I always talk about the deep V's when the guns are hugging the sleeves of your medium deep V-neck tees, all that shit. That's basically what we are building from scratch, and it's very fucking expensive. Let me just say that. But anyways, once the project is done and we have it out for you guys are going to love it. It's not your gym shit. The t-shirts and the hoodies and everything at robertfrank615.com, we don't need to ring the bell again. But those are like, you could wear it out if you wanted to. Jimmy Triceps
all day long, baby.
Jimmy Triceps wore the emoji shirt to last year's Christmas party, representing like a motherfucker. But this is going to be your going out shit. You're going out on a Friday night to the bar. Now picture this. Just imagine this, everybody. We're going to go in imaginary land real quick. It's Friday night. Here's what's happening. Or actually, it's Friday day. You wake up, you go to work. You finish work. You have maybe 3-4 meals throughout the day. You go to the gym. You lift. You get a sick bicep, tricep, Guido pump, 20 sets. Your arms are full of blood. You're jacked. You're juicy. You're ready to make the hose get loosey. You go into your closet. All your boys, you got a group chat going all day long. Where are we going tonight? We're going to fuck some bitches. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to drink. We're going to get fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. 9 o'clock rolls around. You hop out of the shower. You go into your closet. And you pull out that exclusive Robert Frank fucking shirt. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. But it's an automatic lay. Like when you wear this, trust me, you are going to get laid, bros. And once we hook the bros up, because listen, I get DMs all day long. 2018 was not a good year for the bros. The bros, it was a depressing ass. My girlfriend broke up with me. I can't get this girl. I'm fucking this and fucking that. Bros, you need to get your confidence back in 2019, or I don't know what I'm going to do.
And he's not talking about the bros.
No, I'm not talking about the bros at the table. I'm talking about the bros out in social media land that reach out to me because I'm some kind of therapist.
It's not just that. In 2018, women have taken over, and I'm all for equality.
Yeah.
But it's gotten not. I feel like it's not even equal anymore. Now it's like we're like a target almost.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking politics or anything like that. I'm talking just from what I can see on social media. It seems like if I'm a female, I could be basically completely naked on Instagram and you're okay with it. But if I'm a guy and I do the same thing, it's a problem. The way I talk versus the way a female would talk is completely different. You'll remove my videos. You won't remove. Same exact conversation.
Yeah.
It's just so much different.
Titties can be out on Instagram, but I can't wrestle a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
it's hurting the Christmas tree's
animals
feelings.
now. Animals have. I get they have feelings and everything, but you can't really bully a cat.
Yeah,
I don't understand what that is.
It's a fucking cat.
But I'm so pro women. I want women to make more money than me because I don't want to work. I just want all that stuff, but I don't want it to be where now I'm scared to do things because I'm like you're anti-men. But yeah, so 2019 maybe we don't go for more. We want guy stuff, just more equality in 2019 would be nice.
Equality is fine, but what I'm saying is the DMs that I get and I'm sure women go through this too, and I do get DMs from women who are having a hard time. They're broken up with, they're brokenhearted, boyfriend, husband cheated, whatever, or they fell out of love with them. I don't know what the case is. But women, I feel like they hold it together better than men. Bros are just I don't know what I'm doing. I want to kill myself.
It's because if I was a female and like someone broke up with me, I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get banged
you could go to the
easily.
bar and easily get banged. That
Like
night
right
if you
now,
need some dick.
if
yes.
Joe 230, who according to most of the people in this chat room, I am a Chad and I talk like I don't even know what they're saying, but
Yeah,
if
people
I
hate you, Joe.
they don't like my voice. I'm
No,
sorry
I'm
that
just
I
kidding.
speak words properly, but if I became single tomorrow, I'm 230 pounds. No one's going near me.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you're a fucking
I'm trying to
pimp,
explain
man.
Bro,
to you.
DJ Khaled is 500 pounds. He can get any chick he wants.
I want to touch on DJ Khaled at
I
some
feel
point.
like that has something to do with the Bentley that he drives.
No.
Khaled.
But my
Real
point-
quick, Joe, before you get to your point, DeAndre Hoyas left us a super chat. Love the podcast, guys. Keep up the good work.
Hold
Thank
on.
you, DeAndre.
Look, one quick comment too that I think is funny as heck. I don't know if you saw it.
No.
Oscar Ramirez. Holy shit, Rob! I tried the hard AF. I think my wife is pregnant. If it's a boy, I'm naming him after you.
Oh, that's what's up, Oscar. That is a glorious comment. Speaking of the hard, we have so many thoughts going on at one time. I just want to tell a quick hard AF story. Did I miss a super chat there, Pody? Oh, someone just came in right now. Jay Weezy's World, my man, left us a nice super chat. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you for rocking with us for all of these years, brother. I'm talking about Jay Weezy is like a 2014 bro.
Yes,
so,
sir.
yeah, thank you so much, my man. Thank you for tuning in. I took two hard AF pills. Was it Saturday night? This was before the party because I was like,
What?
Yeah, I took it
warn us the next
before.
time you do that.
I took it before the party because I said, you know what? I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be eating. I'm going to be doing all this shit. I'm not going to remember when I get home to take my hard AF.
So I want to have a hard on next to all my guy friends. in a
No,
tight
there were
space at a
girls
club.
there. There was my wife was there. Jeanette was there. Brittany was there. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to do.
It was on the
I'm
excuse me.
trying to get that Trizan,
I was going to
son.
say, are you trying to have a Tekashi 6ix9ine in that place?
I was. Hey, you never know. No disrespect. I mean, no disrespect. No disrespect. Shout out to Beard So Strong. Not that I wanted to bang him, by the way. Well, I mean, he tried to bang me. Well, did I ever say that it was him? You know what? Now that the cat's out of the
What are
bag,
you
yes,
talking about?
J-Lo almost tried to bang me in Vegas.
Because of
He's the one that told me, don't sleep on your stomach. Because if you do, there's going to be a dick in your ass. Anyways, sorry, Jay, if you're listening.
I'm going to have to release the pictures from the hotel room that night.
Oh, God. Okay, so I took two hard AF. Now, this was at probably about 9 o'clock. We get to the club probably about 11,
You took them at night.
I took them at 9, yeah, 2 pills. Now, here's the thing. Here's how hard AF works. Hard AF works the same way that like a Viagra or Cialis would work. In most situations, you have to be aroused somehow in order for your dick to get hard, for blood to travel to that area of the body, right? So you're not just going to be sitting there talking about football, all of a sudden you got a fucking hard on. That's not the way it works. Unless you're the Pody, who's the host of This Week in Sports. And when someone scores a touchdown, he's fucking hitting the table like
Or
bang!
if you really love dudes running around in pads.
Or that.
in
or
tight
that.
outfits.
So took the 2 pills 9 o'clock. We get to the party. We're drinking. I'm fucking hammered. Me and Nick, by the way. And I think Ray had a little bit. I think Julie had a little bit. But we polished off a whole bottle of Jack Daniels. And it's not your small bottle. It's like the medium-sized bottle, which is a lot of fucking Jack. And we were there for 2.5 hours. So we did damage. I get home at whatever time. We went to McDonald's. We went to the
We got home
drive-thru.
at 3:30.
3:30.
What's
Vinny-
McDonald's?
Yeah, Vinny bag of chips.
$40 worth of food at McDonald's we got.
Vinny bag of chips fucking gave us the escort home, and we sat in my dining room. We ate fucking horrible McDonald's food. As we were at the table, I'm looking over at my wife, and I'm like, this is not going to end well for you. All of a sudden, like, just the thought of sex, like, popped in my head. I fucking got a boner at the table with Jeanette, Vinny, you, my wife, and me sitting there. I couldn't even stand up because I was so
now and not
I
then.
was so embarrassed. I was like, yo. So as you know, every dude at one point tried to hide a boner, where like you do that awkward walk where like you stick your ass out and like you know what I'm talking about, right? So I was doing that, walking in the kitchen. I think Vinny at one point was like, dude, why are you walking like that? I'm like, yo, shut up. I'm trying to hard fucking hard. So, yeah, shout out to Hard AF.
I wonder if that was due to the story we were being told of a famous story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vinny done ran his mouth that night. That whole story is out.
We can't really get into too much detail.
No. Vinny's friend, he was telling the story about his friend.
But it was a very interesting story that occurred in a very interesting place with some interesting people.
Very interesting.
And it was a story.
They were in Colombia, right?
There was something along those lines.
Yeah.
But it was a very good story. We were dying laughing.
Oh, when we first heard the story, I remember it was me, you, and Jimmy, right? Ray, where were you? Were you with us?
The story was supposed to stay right where it was at.
I know. But
That's
when they
usually
first...
not how it works, though.
When they first told us the story, were you with us, Ray?
Yes.
You were with us.
Yes.
And we were standing like in the lobby of whatever hotel that was, crying, like tears rolling down our eyes. Joey Biceps says Joey has a nice radio voice. So there's a little shout out for you, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
You do have a good radio voice. I feel like all of us at the table have a good radio voice, but what do they say in the trade? You have a face for radio. Meaning...
That is so fucked up.
Yeah, meaning don't come from behind.
I just talked a minute ago about how if I became single, no one would talk to me, and you just confirmed it.
Well, I'm saying all of us. But
what do you mean?
That really doesn't make sense because we all do videos all the time. Yeah. Anyway.
I posted a story on Instagram of us out the other night with the bottles.
I see you, Nick.
And there was, 12 of us at the table, and there was the bottle of Jack and a bottle of vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of alcohol left in there, so I posted it, and a couple of bros sent me the DM like, yo, y'all weak as hell.
Nah, dude. And Nick is in the live stream right now, so shout out to Nick. He said your boy can hold his Jack. Yes, Nick can hold it very well.
Yeah, he was very calm, man.
Yeah, he was very calm the whole night.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to drink, and then we see how that went down.
I didn't think
eat McDonald's either.
No, they're very
you
strict
see
on
him?
my
He
diet.
wasn't going to eat that, man. That kid's lean. It's ripped.
Oh,
Really,
come on now.
really
Brittany
messed up.
fucking tears some shit up now.
I feel
Down,
like
blowing up her spots.
I feel like I don't know what it was, but for everybody out there, we did a video on Saturday night, and I always try to schedule it where it gives me a little incentive to like bang out some content and then go out and do this Christmas party because I know like it's going to be a really great night and I'm already in a good mood, good spirits, like whatever. The video I thought came out tremendous. It's not getting a lot of views on YouTube, but all the comments are super positive. They're like, dude, your best video ever. This is so funny.
And that's why I'm pissed that you pulled it down off of IG.
Well, IG, I'm having my own problems with IG, but I did repost the scene where Beard So Strong was giving Brittany the unsolicited lifting advice, and then the two masked men came and started whooping his ass, and then Robert Frank joined in on the fun. So I did repost that clip, and I posted it to Instagram. But so we invited, I knew that Nick and Brittany were going to be in the video, so I invited them out to the party as well. And I'm really curious to see, I know they were super appreciative, like Nick and Brittany are really great people. Jimmy can co-sign on that, so can everyone at the table. But where was I going with this? I feel like I want to get Nick's like overall reaction to the night. Like, what did he see from his eyes? Nick, if you could shoot me a text later on and just let me know like how you were feeling that night. Did you really have a good time?
They were quiet.
Like, they were really quiet. I don't know if they were just observing.
Everybody was just chilling, man. Nobody was wilding out that
But
night.
also take into consideration if you are two people who are going around 10 other people that you're not too familiar with.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, what do you expect?
Yeah.
And then I think it started to become a little weird on the way home, which Jimmy, you're fortunate enough to not be there.
Bro, I wouldn't have been in
when
that
our
car.
driver, aka someone in our group, was misbehaving like they normally do and making everyone else feel uncomfortable by some of the vulgarness that would come out of their mouth.
Yeah.
So,
Believe me, I know where you're going.
But here's the thing: those are two people that I don't want to say fans because I hate that word. They follow everything you do on Instagram and whatnot.
Right.
So for any random people out there, if you think that we would never try to recruit, whether it's a couple or a guy, a girl, two guys, two girls, whatever, to let you come out for one night with us and, and just see what it's like to have a good time or whatever, we are willing to do that, and we just did it this weekend.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, man. There's no such thing as like fans or anything like that. They're our bros, and they just happen to. I knew that the video idea that I had. If you guys haven't watched the video yet, you should. It's the last one I posted here on YouTube. If you're watching the live stream, or even if you're going back and watching the replay, the video was supposed to be a mock of the mid 1980s Save the Children's Christians Fund with Sally Struthers from All in the Family. And it was like, the poor kids that are starving or whatever. And I did a mock, a spin for people that have gym ailments. Jimmy has imaginary lat syndrome. Joey was the guy in the gym that can't fucking get on his diet. Bob Colts was the naked old guy walking around the locker room. And I saw another naked guy today in the locker room. Why do people think, I don't care, and it may be a generational thing. Maybe these are like my dad's ex-military. Maybe it's like a military thing where you just get comfortable dropping all your clothes around other dudes. I could never do that. I never want,
Didn't I tell you the story in Iceland?
No. What happened?
I was in Iceland a couple weeks ago, and I went to, it's called the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
And on the wall in there, it says that you must strip completely naked and shower before going in the Blue Lagoon. If you're not familiar with the Blue Lagoon is, it's in Iceland. It's basically like a natural hot spring type of scenario where you go in, super blue water. Well, they make you shower before you go in there.
Okay.
So imagine just a giant shower that 20 people could shower in, basically. And on the wall it says you must strip naked. So as I get in there, I'm noticing everyone has their clothes on still. So I guess it's like a cultural thing where even if it says don't get naked, these people still refuse to get naked because they didn't want to do it. There was only one person in there that was completely naked.
Wait, were you naked?
It was me.
Stop it.
I swear to God.
Wait,
No,
you
you
got
told
butt naked
them.
around
Took
other
off
dudes?
all my clothes. I
You
just said,
would have been the last person that I
Nah,
thought
dude.
would have did that.
listen.
Wait
when
a
it comes to
second.
something
Dude. How
like
come
that,
this story never got up? This
I
is hilarious.
Instagrammed this the
Oh,
moment
shit.
after it was done, and I literally I was with my wife, and I'm walking out, and I was on Instagram, and she didn't know I did it, and I told her what I did, and I said I was just trying to show off in there.
I'm very puzzled by this because if there was a sign that says you must remove all your clothes, and you see as a man every other man in there keeping their clothes on, and you voluntarily, so it's not like a law, they're not going to arrest you if you don't take your clothes
Here's
off.
the thing.
You voluntarily dropping everything.
Everything but naked, and I'll tell you.
He took a couple of hard AFs before he took that.
Is that what it was?
I can tell you the real reason that I did it, and you should know this.
You had a chub.
No, God, no.
Okay.
No, I do things. I am very literal. Okay? So if there is a sign on the wall that says you are to get butt naked, I'm getting butt naked. Even if everyone else has their clothes on, if I'm told to do it, I'm doing it. Because I literally do, that's how I do things, man. So those other people weren't doing it because, again, it's a tourist place. So they're just kind of scared to do it or whatever. Because, again, in America and different cultures, you usually don't, unless you're in an academy for the police, unless you're in the military, things of that nature. So, yeah, I just got naked. I was the only guy in there.
Yeah, a lot of guys have problems getting naked in front of other guys. I've never really had that problem. I mean, I don't want to stand there and, showboating, but, you take a quick shower and put your clothes on.
Where are you at that you're taking a shower? Where are you at?
Even in high school or even at the gyms before they had the connecting the individuals' showers. You go into a locker room or whatever and you fucking bust it down, take a shower, put your towel on, keep it moving.
And if you notice, if you go to any gym, usually the naked people in the gyms are what? Older people, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't give a shit. Because as you get older, you don't give a shit. I don't give a shit now.
I wonder what normally the joke is all old people. They're like fucking ball sack hounds that hangs down to their kneecaps. I wonder what's gonna happen to me because my testicular atrophy is
What are we
Thanks.
talking
What?
about right
Appreciate
now?
you.
No, I'm just saying,
confused. Where are you going with this? You're about to tell us what your balls look like?
yeah, I don't have them.
This is the
really?
worst podcast we've ever had.
Yeah, this podcast all over the place. So title it "Rob has no balls."
I have my balls they've shriveled up to chickpeas
Really?
because of all the gear usage.
I did not know that. I know
No.
that they always talk about
Real-
these like things, but never knew that.
Real quick, guys. Luke Biggs chiming in from the UK. Got some of your merch that I rock in the gym. Go to robertfrank615.com. You won't be disappointed. Are you coming to UK next year? So thank you so much, Luke. We do want to come to UK, but we have to be invited to come to UK.
Do we have any idea? Is that in the list of places to go for steel, or is that? We don't know.
You know what? It could be. I think he said that I have 10 domestic appearances that I have to make in 2019.
Wasn't Australia one?
Yeah,
Not
but
domestic, but
yeah, but Australia's one of the other countries that we're going. I think we're trying to hit like every continent. So
Yeah.
possibly the UK, Europe would be one of them. And also, I'd like to mention that I see our boy D Block Jersey, Jaffa Josh, Mike Savicki, and Michael Trapson in the house.
Come on, Mike.
Big Michael Trapson. Let me tell you something, man. That dude is amazing. That video with him and Paige Kennedy, where he's crushing the ice with his fucking heel, like. I said that I don't want to collab with other content creators. I want to do my own thing. I have my own crew. Michael Trapson is somebody that I would do a video with in a New York minute. So, shout out to Michael Trapson.
A couple people in the chat are talking exactly like I thought they would, which is a lot of sporting. If you're on a team, whether
Yeah.
they're talking wrestling or football,
Yeah.
college, high school, you typically have to get naked in the shower. So
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
it's just part of what it is. And also in Europe, a lot of spas you can't have clothes on.
a lot of
Yeah.
what?
Spas
Oh, I think.
in Europe. So like a friend of mine was just at a spa and men and women butt naked.
Dude, you go
You're
to
sitting in the
topless
same
beaches
spot. Yeah, like
everywhere.
it's just, but it's
That's just
you
what it
have to
is.
remove your clothes in order to even go into the spa.
When we were on the cruise
that.
in Bermuda, there was a spa day that I had. It wasn't spa day, it was a massage. So, it was some kind of deep tissue something massage.
Deep tissue Japanese massage.
Yeah, whatever it was, but it wasn't the happy ending kind of massage. It was like one of the real legit ones. So I walk in, and this little, I'm pretty sure she was Filipino. I think her name tag said that she was from the Philippines. This chick was built like a linebacker. I mean, her shoulders were fucking like broad. She was jacked. She like, I don't know. I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but she like looked like a dude. Okay. So anyways, she tells me she was like, you can either get naked or you can leave your boxer briefs on, my dun-dun-duns. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I was like, I'm not getting naked in front of this chick. Because first of all, she wasn't good looking, and yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, but you could have.
No,
now
see,
could
that's
have
the
taken
thing. No.
different ways for me. That could have been the first like hint to what kind of massage that really is.
Nah.
She said you get naked, then you say, "Ooh, is that extra?" Then maybe she looks at you and goes,
No.
"If you wanted to be," and then that's the beginning of what could have been the best massage of your
Listen,
life.
dude, I would not have wanted any kind of sexual involvement with this thing. So anyway,
Close your eyes.
so I'm on. That brings
Don't
up
please
another-
don't bring up that
Yeah,
damn
I love
point
that
again.
story. So I'm on my stomach now, and she says, "Put the towel over you when you're done." So she leaves the room. I strip down my dun-dun-duns. I get on the little table and I lay forward and I put the towel, like I drape the towel like over my ass. So when she comes in the room, she goes, "Okay, you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She starts like the little fucking sand thing. What's that? Hour clock? What's it called? Hourglass. So she puts the hourglass down, so it starts the time. Then she fucking rips the towel off me, and she takes my dun-dun-duns.
Stop.
She pulls them down, so half of my butt cheeks are out at the top, and then she takes the other half at the bottom by like my thigh and like my hamstring, and hikes them all the way up. So
she
now
gave you
there's
a
like
thong.
she gave me like a thong. I had like an inch of the dun-dun-duns that was covering my ass. Then
Is this the same? This is the same.
this is the
massage?
same cruise, same massage.
So you're now on second. That's a second hint she gave you that this could go really good for you,
Yeah.
and you missed both of them. Where are we going with this?
So she starts the massage, and well, the moral of this story is I was even in front of this chick that looked like a dude. I was uncomfortable with half of my butt cheeks hanging out. So, but anyway, she's massaging me, and it was a good massage. It was definitely worth the $200 or whatever it was. It was like an hour and a half. I think it was an hour and a half.
And
deep tissue something.
Finish?
Did not finish. No. I think I left with my penis even smaller than it was when I walked in there. But as she's going down, she starts at my head, and she's like massaging my head. Then she goes down to the shoulders, down to the shoulders, down to the neck. I'm like, please don't tell me she's going to touch my ass. Boom. Hands all over the ass. She's fucking with like the whatever this part of your hand is, like the bottom of your palm. She's like digging into it, and I like just pinned 2 days before. So I am in fucking pain like you would not believe. She's like, wah, wah, wah. Anyways, yeah. So getting naked, I don't know where this story was going with the massage, but anyway, yes.
She
Not
started
comfortable.
massaging your butt, then you was liking it.
Not
there.
comfortable.
That was, and there, ladies and gentlemen, was his strike 3. That she, after that, realized you were not looking.
I was not interested.
You were not
Yeah.
looking for the special.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's unfortunate.
I wonder. Go ahead.
Ray Vegas, you got a baddie for the week, man. Let's get this fucking thing over
Oh
with,
shit!
please.
What time? What time did we?
It's
got?
late, man.
Damn. Okay. Wait. First of all, I can't even fucking
Time.
talk.
So time.
Let me tell
I
you
like
guys.
story time. I enjoy
Yeah,
this.
story time is good. Are you guys in the live stream enjoying this podcast tonight, or are we just like all over the place?
All over the place.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we are all over the place. So, Jimmy, do you have a pet
Someone
peeve?
said she's about to pull a Bill Cosby.
Oh shit! She's gonna fucking what is that? Roofie me? And I would have been. Oh god.
Did the table have one of those holes in the
Let
middle of it?
me tell you. I don't even think I should. I don't even think I should say. No, I'm not gonna talk about it.
What are you going to talk about?
We were going to talk about your pet peeve of the week. Jimmy Triceps, if he does not have a pet peeve this week, there's a big problem because I've got at least an hour of voice memos that I could go back and listen to where Jimmy is just ranting about some shit. So, Jimmy Triceps' pet peeve of the week is brought to you by SteelSup615.com. Discount code RF10, which is only good until December 31st, guys. So December 31st, RF10 will be expired. So get all the shit that you need now. I know it's time for Christmas. You're buying Christmas presents for people. You really don't have the extra money. But what a better present to give someone than some fucking supplements. People need gains for Christmas, guys. Jimmy Triceps, pet peeve of the week. Go.
I don't really have one.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, because, whatever. I made a video about it. You want to see my pet peeve? Go to my Instagram. I have a pet peeve on there. Go ahead, Ray. What you got?
I hate when dudes wear gardening gloves to the gym.
Oh, God.
that's annoying.
I
It's
should
pretty
not
annoying.
be able to smell your gloves from 2 stations away. I don't understand it. It's gross.
People
Wash
do that
them.
junk all the time.
Wash them. Do something. They're like $1. Get a pair for every day.
All right, really fast, man. So, yes, I did do a pet peeve on my Instagram, and let's all collectively try to solve this issue.
Okay.
All right, so the issue is if you want to use a piece of equipment that somebody else is using, do you go up to that person and say, hey, bro, how many sets do you have left? Do you kind of just lay in the cut and wait for that person to be done? Like, what's good gym etiquette?
You do something else or you wait. You
Okay.
do not ask to work.
And wait like a reasonable, don't wait right on top of the person. Kind of
Nah,
just lay
give me
off in
some
the
space,
cut.
bro. Don't rush me.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Go ahead.
it depends on what I'm seeing. If the machine is being used by, let's say you're on the machine,
Right.
and I notice you've been on there for a while, and you're still not done yet, and I want to get my workout going to that next set or whatever on that machine, and you are doing that and something else, then I'm going to ask you how many sets you have left. If you are only on that machine, then I'm just going to hold off and wait till you're done. But if I see you occupying 2 stations,
I agree
taking
with that.
forever, I'm going to confront you.
Not a problem. We could go with that. Because my whole thing is, it's just awkward because typically if somebody will come up to you and say, it's usually younger people too. Well, no, it's anybody. It's anybody does it, but they go, hey, bro, how many sets do you have? And again, I've already put this on my Instagram. I'm reiterating, but I don't really count sets. So when somebody asks me that question, how many
throws
sets
you
do you
off.
have? How many sets do you have left? I look at them and I say, I don't know. And they think I'm being a dick. So they're like, what do you mean you don't know? And it's like I don't know, bro. Like, and then it just gets awkward, and I
Just say, give me a few minutes.
Why don't you say, I don't count how many sets I do. I'm gonna be done as soon as I feel the pump, or something along those lines.
Okay,
Why keep them guessing?
Yeah, give me a few minutes, bro. Come on.
then
I
they're standing
feel like
on top of you, man. And then the next question is typically, well, can I work in with you? And that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I feel like how many sets do you have left, aka can I work in with you? I feel like that's some like bodybuilding.com forum type shit.
Roger that.
That's where all these kids learn that shit.
Roger that.
Let me tell you guys something. Most, and maybe not most people, but people like me, and I feel like a lot of gym bros are like me down deep inside, which is why they can relate with me, the character, people like me. When I go to the gym and when I'm in the gym, usually I have my hoodie on or I have my Scully on with headphones with music blasting. Like, I don't listen to the fucking gym music because most gyms, except Diesel, the music sucks in the gym. Retros play like your normal cookie cutter top 40 station, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear Taylor Swift when I'm fucking working out, you know what I'm saying? So...
Or like Jimmy prefers something like country. Tennessee whiskey. What, I don't even know how that song goes,
But listen, most people are like me, and you get in a zone, and you're in like a don't fuck with me zone. Add in the fact forget all the performance enhancers and shit. You're talking about all the caffeine that you're like pumping into your body, all the pre-workout, all the different chemicals and everything that is like mixed up in your body. You're ready for fucking war. You're like ready to fucking destroy shit. So the minute someone comes up to you, hey bro, how many sets? Like, you're not thinking about how many sets you have left. You're not thinking about anything but your next set. It doesn't matter if it's 1 more set, 3 more sets, or 10 more sets. Someone coming up to you and just like, first of all, it's always awkward because they come up and they just stand there. And then they look at you, and then all you see is their mouth moving. So then you have to proceed to take your earbud out of your ear, or flip around your fucking pant pockets or jacket or whatever to find your fucking phone to turn the volume down. One of the two. And they'd be like, what did you say, bro? So now they got to say it again. How many sets do you have left? Or can I work in with you or something like that? No, motherfucker, you can't work in with me. Go do something else. There's a million other fucking things in the gym to do. You do not have to use the one machine that I'm working on. Example, if I'm doing chest one day and I want to do the incline hammer strength bench press, and some fucking asshole has been sitting on it playing on his phone for fucking, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, and the motherfucker hasn't moved, I'm going to go over to the pin-loaded incline machine. I'll go over to the Smith incline press. I'll go over to the barbell incline press. I'll go do some incline flies. I'll go do something else where someone is not occupied. I do not have to do that one fucking machine. You want to fucking sit there all day and play on your phone? Sit there and play on your phone. I'm going to make gains. So that's pretty much it. So to answer your question, Jimmy, and I know your story, what we're leaving out here for Jimmy is this particular gym only had one of these stations in the gym, or one of these machines in the gym. So that creates some kind of a, puts you in a little bit of a pickle there. But I would say, go do something else. I mean, yeah, go.
But you know what? They come up to you and they're just like, never mind, who cares? I'm not going to harp on it anymore. Let's move on, man.
Yeah.
I like how the whole time Rob was talking, the pody over here is nodding his head like he's seen the inside of a gym recently.
Hey.
You don't even know a guy named Jim. Who says that?
There's a guy named Jim right to his left.
You're right.
Literally, there is a guy named Jim. And the pody did train with us a couple nights. This was back in the day.
Years ago, remember that?
But hey.
I wish you'd get back into it. If you got back into it, maybe I'd go consistently, just because I'm more curious about
it doesn't
what
work
could happen
like
to
that,
you.
bro.
What?
You're just you're reaching for your little brother. That's your new reach. Like, that's gonna do it. There it is.
Yeah, but Ant go and get swole because Ant seemed like he'd be committed to it. And
Ant ain't gonna.
And then you'll hate him because he's juicy and you're just still Joe.
You're right. You might be right.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on, man.
All right, moving on right along here. I just read a comment from Justin Miranda. Said, if I see a bro just looking on his phone with no intensity, I'll ask if I can jump in. If he's there going ham on the incline, then I'll move on. So, I mean, it's debatable, but it all depends on the personality. I'm the type of person that I would never ask anyone, you know what? The only time that I would ever ask anyone, like, how many sets they have left or if they're almost done, is usually at the very end of a workout, especially the chest workouts. What does every bro do to finish up a chest workout? That's right. Cable flies, baby. You got to get them fucking pecs, nice and juicy, squeezing. Now, could I always go and do the pec deck, the machine, the pin-loaded machine? You could, but I like to start out with the pec deck. So to finish up the workouts, I'll do cable flies. Sometimes what will happen if someone's jerking off on the cable flies, I'll just fucking bounce. I'll be like, all right, I had enough. That's just like as a finisher anyway. Go ahead.
To add to all that, real quick, just tonight, okay, perfect example. I go to the one retro by my house. The same one station that's at this goddamn gym, there's only one of them, and that is, I'm sorry to say it, it's the squat rack, okay? It was taken tonight. And the person was in there, she was taking her, whatever. It was taken. I didn't go up to her. And
Is she hot?
She was. That's the only reason I didn't say her. I didn't want to kick
That's
her off.
more the reason to go over there.
Well, listen, the point of the story is this. You know what I did? I didn't go over to her and say, hey, can I work in? Hey, how many sets do you have left? Do you know what I did? I drove to fucking Bordentown.
That is a Jimmy special.
I drove
tricep specials.
I drove
the DM.
to Bordentown, you sons of bitches. And then I went to a different gym, and I squatted at a different gym, man.
Did you really?
I
I'm
did,
definitely
man.
not leaving the one gym to go to another to.
If you have to squat, I mean, there's nothing else I'm going to do. I wasn't going to sit there and wait for her.
you
In this
went to the
particular...
bathroom and squatted.
Nah, man, I needed a...
Yeah, body weight
Nah,
squats.
man, C3 muscle got me on this plan, bro.
Everybody listen to XCon here in the live stream. He says, like the live stream and subscribe if you haven't already. I promise you, we only do these videos once a week, and I know we're all over the place tonight, but from the feedback that I'm getting, it's been an amazing show, according to the bros.
Listen, the one thing you never realize is the
Yeah.
podcasts are not meant to have that format that other podcasts have. They're meant
Yeah.
to share stories of how our weeks went or whatever's up and coming, and then people like to listen because not everyone is fortunate enough to have a good close group of friends,
Right.
especially friends that all go to the gym together and have like similarities that we have. Rob and I went out alone on Friday, which we didn't even talk about, and got annihilated by ourselves.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got in so much trouble when I got home.
Ooh.
I have to now Uber everywhere I go.
Wait, is that when you that wasn't the Cheez-It story, right? When you came home and there were like sprinkles all over the floor or something?
No, that was probably a different night. I just came home. My wife had like a party with a group of friends, and she was still awake. Usually she's sleeping when I get home, so I can stumble in alone. I fell off the toilet bowl.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Damn.
We've talked about this in the past. Yes, I sit down when I pee. So it's comfortable, people. Don't deny it. All right? And I fell off the bowl because it just hit me. You know when alcohol just hits you out of nowhere. The whole night, me and Rob were good. We ate steak bites. This one place we go to.
Oh, yeah, the
has,
steak bites. Forget about it.
Like, we try to figure out, we meant to ask the cook
Yeah.
to ask what kind of cut this steak is.
They
We
are
order a
so
couple
good.
plates
I think it's
of
flank.
steak bites. They are phenomenal. And then you get like a quesadilla. So steak bites healthy. It's just steak and there's really good sauce. And then you get quesadillas.
I don't think we did the quesadillas though. I think we just did steak bites.
I just missed you guys that night.
Wait, you were there?
Yeah,
Wait,
after you guys.
Wait,
when I
oh,
got there, he was
you
like,
got
oh,
there
they just
late.
left.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
How did continue? How did you not? You just skipped over how you fell off the toilet.
The alcohol just hit him,
So
bro.
yeah, I drank a lot, and then we ate, and then when I got home, it just out of nowhere, boom, hit me. So I fell off the toilet bowl. I was stumbling around a lot. She came in and she's like, "What the fuck? You're drunk." And I was drunk. And then I went out the next night and got drunk again.
Here's the thing with Joey, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's pre-workout, anything that is supposed to stimulate you, whether it's stimulate you and make you drunk, stimulate you and make you high, stimulate you and make you hard. Like, I'm afraid the first time Joey takes a hard AF because he'll take it on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. He won't get a boner until Monday. He is so delayed. When he used to take pre-workout, he would take a scoop of whatever it was at 8 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, we're already halfway done or 3/4 of the way done with our workout. And he's like, I don't feel shit. I got to do more tomorrow. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll get mass text messages from this motherfucker. Yo, my heart's pounding out of my chest. I don't know what to do. He's got such a delayed response to everything. That's alcohol, pre-workout, stimulants, fat burners, whatever. That it doesn't surprise me that at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning he's falling off the toilet bowl. So some people are like that, man. Alcohol hits me immediately, even though I drink as much as I do, which is almost every night of the week. The first shot of Jack Daniels, I'm slightly buzzed. Like, I wouldn't say full buzz, but slightly buzzed. Second shot of Jack, I'm almost there. Third shot of Jack within, a reasonable time, 5 minutes or so. I'm then pretty much buzzed. Not drunk, but buzzed. So, yeah, for me, it's totally different. And it's weird because I take so much shit. Like, even fat burners, for example. I've been taking 2 shredded as fuck pills every morning for probably 2 straight years now. Never taken a day off. Never, had to weed off of it or wean off of it or whatever. 2 days. They still hit me as strong as they did the first time I ever took it.
Was it Jimmy who said his heart was ready to explode?
Oh, that was after Amped. Yeah,
that was Amped?
That was the old Amped formula. Got him. Ray Vegas, Baddy with a fatty of the week. What do you got, brother?
Yes, sir.
Well, you do have someone, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so.
That's what I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ray Worldwide's Baddy with a fatty of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know you like that.
Yeah. Okay, who you got, Ray?
All right, so this week's Ray Vegas Baddy with a fatty is Serena A. Muniz, or Muniz, M-U-N-I-Z. So that's SERENA-AMUNIZ. Once again, Serena A. Muniz is this week's Ray Vegas's Baddy with a fatty of the week.
Ooh, and I like her, her actual, her name in bold is Booty Queen. So she knows she has. I love girls that know they have an ass. Some girls
what's really.
Yeah, some girls they have a big butt, but they're modest about it. I like girls who are yo, I got a fat ass, come look at it. That's.
I love
that's
the
awesome.
fact that every week the bros will send me. They'll be like, "Oh Ray, I know this girl doesn't qualify, but I just figured you'd appreciate it." So they just send me the craziest fatties in my DM. It'll be a girl that has 8 million followers, but oh Ray, I thought you would appreciate this. So
someone sent me Leela Star the other day in the DM, and they're like, "Dude, Baddy with a fatty." I'm like, "We can't nominate Leela Star."
And bro, some of you listen, I was notorious for it back in the day. Before I got glasses, I would find the worst looking girls in the bar because I couldn't see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some of you boys need to get your eyes checked because some of the girls that you send over to me, good Lord, wouldn't hit that on my worst day.
I don't understand this, and hopefully someone can explain this to me. Why would someone ever follow 6,500 people? What is that?
Dude, because you
is that
you use social media a lot different than other
Yo,
people.
but check it out.
It's like a news source. You just want.
Yeah, but how?
You can't follow all 6,500 people, man. You can't follow what all they're doing.
Everything. You miss everything.
But you catch listen. I typically will go through my Instagram and unfollow people all the time. So I stay around the 200 mark. But I would say every month I'm following 10 new really hot chicks. And then a month later, I delete a set of 10 that I don't care for anymore. And then I follow another 10. I mean, there was a time where I had a Twitter where I only followed porn stars. Wow. That, because there's a ton of them. That's what I like to see. Other people might want to see all.
Yeah, but 6,500 people, Joe. I mean, you can't keep up with all 6,500 of those people.
You don't keep up, but you just scroll, dude.
You can't scroll through 6,500 people.
When it comes to porn stars, sure you
people aren't
can.
posting every single day.
That's true, I guess.
out of those 6,500 people, let's say only 10% you see on a daily basis. Also, that's the whole reason Instagram has the
Algorithms.
setup, because if you're not double tapping all those people, you're not seeing them.
Roger that.
World Star posts 20 times a day. You're only going to catch 5 of them on your feed.
Yeah.
So you just, not everyone thinks the way we do with all the analytics and stuff. They just follow it because they follow it.
That's true.
They
Yeah, a
follow
lot of
10
people,
meme
yeah.
pages, and you're like, why? You could catch it all on one. They don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
And bros, we need you bros to reach out to Serena. She's got 48 hours to reach out to one of us to claim
Yes.
her prize for the Baddy with a Fatty Razorback tank top.
Yeah, boy.
That is true. Available only at robertfrank615.com. And just to remind you guys, or remind myself to tell you guys, thank you so much for all the continued support. We had an amazing Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Nothing has slowed down in the month of December. I know you guys are, you're out Christmas shopping or holiday shopping for presents and shit like that, but I can't remember a day where we had less than like 20 orders come in a day. So that is fucking amazing. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. Make sure that after the holidays, you continue to support, because we have to put food on the table, keep the lights on, keep the podcast going. And I think we're probably going to wrap it up here, guys. Any final words tonight?
What are we doing
We're
this
all
weekend?
thinking. Oh, what are we doing this weekend?
It's
Fucking.
I mean,
Well,
this
hey, guess
weekend
what? We're not
is-
gonna. We'll see everybody. Wait, when's Christmas? What's today?
Christmas is Monday. Monday is Christmas Eve.
So
So,
we won't
this
see-
weekend,
Oh,
because
that's
of a
right.
long weekend, you better believe a lot of people are going to go ham this weekend because
Yeah.
they're off Monday, Tuesday,
Right.
minimum. And if you're a teacher or anything in that area, you're off the whole week. So
that's right. Shit.
it's probably going to be a good weekend to go out. And as always, I'm ready to drink.
Is your wife going to let you out this weekend?
Whoa.
The problem is we need to find some new spots.
Yeah, roger
we're,
that, man.
We're in the same 3 places all the fucking time, and most of the
But
time
here's
it's
why,
2
because
places.
you don't want to drive and you don't want to Uber an hour.
No, well, yeah, but I'm not going to drive. That's true. I'm not going to drive. I'll Uber, but like, dude, wasting 2 hours of your night where you're not drinking and like you're driving somewhere, that sucks. Like, I'd rather get
Worst
somewhere.
part is being drunk and coming home an hour drunk.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. So
No, the Franklin it is.
Hey, listen, I don't mind the same places because there's different people in there.
Yeah,
every
but
week,
just that one place though. It's too
I
tight when
just-
the outside's
I-
not open.
yeah, I do agree. Yeah, we definitely have to try out some new places. It's just that, dude, some of these places that we've been going to lately have just gone completely downhill with like the clientele. It's like,
You know what's crazy though? We all. I'm sorry to cut you off. You know, we all kind of brag about where we live. You know, we live in Central Jersey. We're close to Philly. We're close to New York. We're
We
close
never
to the
take
shore.
advantage of that.
We go nowhere, man. We stay right in our little town. You know, we don't really go anywhere. Vin goes to New York and all, but we don't really take advantage of anything.
yeah. But
Speaking
Vin
of-
used to be a shore guy. Vin used to always talk about the shore, go to all the shore bars, and if you ain't at the shore in the summertime, you ain't shit. And now, if you ain't in the city in the summertime, you ain't shit.
It's wherever he goes, you ain't shit.
Yeah,
So,
where
he could be
yeah.
living in Minnesota. Be like, if you ain't going to this hillbilly bar, you
Yo,
ain't shit.
you ain't shit.
Sorry to anyone in Minnesota. Like, we ain't hillbilly here. Well, if it ain't at the coast, I don't. Although I don't even know where the fuck Minnesota is on a map.
It's like in the middle of the country somewhere. So, all right, guys. So we're going to figure out where we're going to go. If you guys have any recommendations for us, you're listening back to this podcast and you live in Jersey, I'd say, because I don't think I want to go outside of the state. I think I want to stay here.
Does
But
anything
if,
happen in Connecticut?
that's far, dude.
Yeah.
That is really fun.
Staten Island? Ain't shit
That's
happening
not
in
that
Staten
far,
Island.
but that's fucking a $35 cover charge just to get back and forth to that motherfucker.
We just booked our steak night. Peter Luger's, baby.
Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah.
January, yeah.
All right, so if you guys have any recommendations on where we can go in Jersey, that's maybe a spot that we haven't talked about yet, definitely hit us up. Let us know. I know North Jersey has a lot of cool places, and like the girls are super hot up in North Jersey. I mean, I remember me and Ray back in the day. We used to go to Joey's in Clifton, and then what was it called? Bliss.
Bliss Lounge.
It was
Clifton, yeah.
Yeah,
We
Clifton,
might have to
New
reach
Jersey.
out to Angelo for some information.
Yeah, shout out to Angelo, man.
Yeah. Let's work something out there. Okay, guys. So this has been the Glorious House of Games podcast. This is episode 38, I believe, or 38 or 39? 38. Okay. So we're getting closer and closer to episode 52, which would make 1 full year that we've been doing this podcast, which is pretty crazy. And I know people were busting Ray's balls a couple weeks ago about episode 34 or 35 not being close to 52.
It's close.
It's
man.
really fucking close, man. We're each week is getting closer. So thank you guys for listening. Please keep all those comments coming in on iTunes. I look every day. I'm obsessed with it. I know we're getting really close to 500 comments now. I do read them. I read every single one of them. So make sure you guys leave it. I'd love to read your comment on our podcast to let everyone else know that might be new to the podcast how well we're doing. And I love when I get comments from people that say, I'm obsessed with your podcast. I went back and started from the very beginning and listened to every show. So yeah, that's really awesome.
Before you close the podcast, I think
Yeah.
you're forgetting the most important part of the podcast.
What am I forgetting?
You are supposed to pick the hardest fuck winners.
Oh fuck! Damn, I forgot.
Well, while you're
Somebody take the
while
wheel
you're
real
finding
quick.
that, sweet baby Jesus,
Yeah.
I want to say something to the people, and that is here at Robert Frank 615 LLC, we work for Robert Frank 615 LLC. Therefore, we don't have to listen to anyone else. So we don't have to say happy holidays here. So the next time you will hear our voices is after Christmas. So I did want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. And that's Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays.
Correct.
You
Correct.
can celebrate
Merry Christmas.
whatever it is you celebrate. I don't give a shit. I care about Christmas. And realistically, most people care about Christmas, even if they don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
Because it's a good concept. I don't care about the religious meaning behind it. I just like the fact that they made up a story about some fat dude. He eats cookies and milk. He comes down your chimney. He gives you gifts. That's a cool concept, and most people can agree to that. The chopping a tree down, putting it in your house, decorating it. Christmas is a cool time. And then the thing that sucks is right after Christmas, it's going to be shit. So on the East Coast, especially tri-state area, we're going to have 3 months of suicide weather. I mean, it's just, you don't want to be alive. It's boring. All you're doing is waiting for spring break time to come around when the sun starts to come out, and then you're just hoping that summer's here. So for everyone listening, Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you again. One more episode in 2018 before the new year hits. So we'll have that podcast. And one thing I guess we'll talk about next podcast is what the hell everyone's doing for New Year's Eve. You know, where are we spending it? Where are other people spending it? Maybe we go on the live chat next week and ask how everyone's Christmas was, but also what they plan on doing for New Year's. Maybe they can give us some ideas.
Yeah, the Robert Frank 615 crew waiting for that invite. Who's throwing a dope party?
Yeah, who's throwing a party? I did get invited to a wedding. I think I was telling one of the bros that.
Really?
Yeah, one of the bros.
It was out of state,
no,
though.
no, not New Year's Eve.
It's out
One
of
of the
state.
bros invited me to. They're getting married. Never met the guy before. He's been rocking with me for a very long time on YouTube, and he sent me a nice DM inviting me to his wedding. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
So, and I did not say no, by the way, but I just got to make sure that our schedule is
Where is
going to
this
match
located?
up. I don't know.
It was out of state, though.
It was out of state.
And the other thing we need to do is schedule the workout with the other winner that's in upstate New York, I believe. We have to get that scheduled in as well.
That's got to be scheduled in the summer.
All right, I have
Going to state
a
now.
I have a winner, but I just need to make sure
Do you
that
have
they
a drum
follow.
roll, Anthony, while Rob
Hold on a second.
verifies this?
Hold on
No
a second.
drum roll sound
Shit,
effect.
I just
You,
fucking
my
lost
friend,
them.
are fired.
No. Hold on a second.
Yo, who follows DJ Khaled, man, on Snapchat?
No.
Either you guys?
Negative.
Yo, please do it. And I'm not just saying it because you look
Is
like
he
DJ
on,
Khaled.
on his jet ski yelling?
Yo, he is the funniest character ever on Snapchat, bro. It's so, I'm so entertained. I just started watching a week and a half ago.
I don't
This
want his
Joker.
glorious life to depress me.
Yo, but it's he exaggerates it. It's so funny, man. You have to watch it. He's in
honestly
Jamaica
don't go
right
on-
now.
I don't even open my Snapchat anymore.
Yeah, I just started getting back on Snapchat.
Ever
And that's
since,
all I go on now.
Ever since the porn stars started using other apps instead of Snapchat, like the Snapchat you got to pay for, I stopped using Snapchat because like I'm not
Fucking
gonna follow
Joey.
you.
Where are we at?
They don't
Can
post
we-
anything
Oh,
on
you
it.
have to say this now on the live stream?
Yeah, this guy went on his Instagram and said he was gonna say the winner, and then now there's people
So
waiting.
here we are 2 hours later. with
Yeah,
the finger.
and I'm sorry about that, but you know what? The problem is I'm using my bat phone right now, and I don't have access to my other Robert_Frank615 page, so I don't know if they're following.
Why don't you get on your phone right now and do it? Just get yourself off camera. There's literally people in the chat commenting who the winner is.
Okay, let me double check.
So
All
you're-
right, I'm coming off camera here, guys.
It's okay. And why don't you go 3 wide on us? But yeah. So
DJ Khaled, man. My
Rob
man's
is
in-
verifying right now before he.
What I'm doing is I'm verifying that they're following my other Robert Frank page, which is one of their requirements.
Nobody wants to follow you, Rob.
I know.
How is that page doing, by the way? What are we up to?
I don't even know.
Have we surpassed 10,000?
No, 99.76.
Ooh.
But that is, I mean, and this is just. I want to get into that this week.
You sound like Jimmy.
like me.
Ugly.
I don't want to get into that.
All right, let's
Yo, you
see.
big Joe, who's going to eat all these cookies?
Sorry,
You guys are
um,
taking them home.
Nah, we gonna split these, Ray. Somehow,
Yeah,
some way.
don't let me have any of these cookies.
Yeah.
Well,
Do that.
take it. Each gets a sleeve. Take home somehow.
And how many people are currently in the live chat?
All right, so let me point something out right now. This gentleman by the name of Ugly Muscle, UGGLY Muscle, who commented, he followed directions. He tagged a bro, he tagged a hoe, but he does not follow my Robert_Frank615 page, so now I have to pick a new winner. But
Wow.
Ugly Muscle, you would have won the
This-
contest.
This guy.
This is getting.
If I was that guy, I'd be kind of pissed off right now that you just did that to me.
Hey, I'm sorry. Ugly Muscle, listen, bro. Gotta follow directions, brother. Okay. How about this one right here? This one follows me. Let me just check on this page.
And this is for a bottle of hard AF. Is that correct?
Correct.
When does the hard AF drop?
Nope. Another one that tagged a bro, tagged a hoe, doesn't follow me. Give me a minute. You guys clean up this podcast while I find someone.
This is.
We've been cleaning up the podcast.
What
for
else
the
can we
last
talk
5
about
minutes.
here, Joe? What do you got? So I was gonna bring up the chicken. What do you got? You didn't like the chicken, huh?
Yeah, so I mean, we might as well talk about this briefly because the diet is something that's it's very difficult for me
There's
to
no
do.
such thing.
Jimmy recommended that a great way to try to get yourself ahead of the game, meal prepping and whatnot, could be a pain in the ass. So he said, get a crock pot, get some chicken broth, and get some grilled chicken breasts. Now I'm
Raw
thinking
chicken
of
breasts.
Yeah. What did I
You
say?
said grilled chicken.
Well, I meant grilled chicken breasts because
Roger
that's
that.
like just what you call them. But yeah, so chicken breasts, and I did that. But what happened was I put it in there for 2.5 hours on high. After 2 hours, I changed it to low.
No,
It was
no bueno, bro.
What? Why? Dude, no matter what though, it fell apart. Which I get that's what it's supposed to do. It's sitting in water and steaming basically, but I don't want chicken like that. It's just all mush.
I love it like that, shredded
and,
like that.
And it was dry.
See, here's the only thing. Like I told you, it was gonna be dry. That's why I was like, maybe put some fucking mayo on it or some shit like low fat mayo. But
The Pody's face when you said mayo, put mayo on the chicken.
I'm already up to the 5th person, by the way, that doesn't follow the other page. So
Jesus Christ, people fucking learn how to follow.
I'm not even gonna
instructions.
continue this chicken story because this is boring.
It's not boring.
But here's the
because
thing,
there's fat
look,
people
man.
out there like
Well,
me.
look. See, I'm a little different, man. I'm just got. Okay, I've said this in
You
the
just
past.
do it 'cause you
Right.
have to do it, 'cause
Right,
your body
man. There's
needs
Yeah,
food.
you're
Food is
conditioned.
fuel, man.
You're conditioned. That's what it is.
It ain't for taste, So you're just getting that chicken in you, and to keep it moist or whatever, you could have kept it in a little bit of Tupperware with the juice in it, maybe, and then fucking ate it like a soup. Or
Yeah, but
some
I
shit.
ate it straight. So I had 4 pieces in the crock pot. I ate it straight up out of the crock pot, and that was it. Done. Today,
Oh,
though.
well, that's good.
Today I had 4 turkey burgers. So
There you go.
What is it? Ground turkey
Yeah,
burgers.
yeah.
I cooked
Pre-made, or you made them yourself?
No. So they were already in the
Pre-made,
shape of the
yeah.
patty. Purdue makes them, I
Yeah.
believe. I placed them on top of the stove.
Yeah,
Cooked all 4, flipped them, boom.
yeah.
Laid a piece of cheese on each one. Don't know if I should have done that or not,
whatever.
health wise.
No, you shouldn't.
Pounded all 4 of them. That was good.
That's a solid meal. Bro.
I didn't mind. I ate
Kill
all
it.
four.
Skip the cheese.
Skip the
Swear
cheese.
it away. Then you swear it away like a donut.
Yeah, but again, is someone going to do that 6 times a day?
Well,
That's 24 burgers, basically. That's insane.
No, like how many? Wait, what did you just say?
I ate
mean,
four of them
I know, but
insane.
you could do that. I mean, you don't need to do. You could do that maybe twice, like as a dinner and a lunch.
Maybe what if I went 2 and 2, 2 chickens,
No.
or you would eat all 4 in a sitting, no matter what.
Yeah.
Guys, listen, I'm not going to be able to pick a winner. I'm up to 10 people now that have tagged the bro, tagged the hoe. They don't follow the other page. So I'm not going to make you guys talk about fucking chicken anymore. I'm going to pick a winner, and I am going to DM them within the next 5 minutes after we go off the air, because this is just, it's frustrating at this point. Follow fucking directions, people. It's easy. Like, super easy. So anyways, we have one more super chat that came in. Let me just pop on in there and check it out. Actually, Pody, can I use the phone real quick? All right, we have one more super chat that I wanted to read. This one comes in from Will I.E. Taylor. Says, what's up, sexy mofos? Are you going to get any more different hoodies in the store? Merry Christmas. Well, I don't know if you're aware or not, bro, but we do have the Juicy AF hoodies that just dropped last week. And we do have Swole's the Goal Size the Prize. I'm thinking of getting one other design made in hoodie form, but that is to be determined. But as of right now, the newest hoodie, and I love it, is the Juicy AF. So if you haven't purchased that one yet, go on over to robertfrank615.com and go get your shit. So thank you guys so much. This has been Robert Frank for Ray Worldwide, Joey Bags, The Pody, Jimmy Triceps, Robert Frank, signing out.
Yo!